Hi, I hope all is well with you and that you're staying safe. This week, we're learning Parshas Noach. And rather than focus on the Mabul or even the Migdal Bavel, the Tower of Babel, I'd like to focus on a medrash that is pretty well known, although only partially so. The medrash deals with the Kivshana Eish, and we all know the story of the Kivshana Eish. It is based on the pasuk at the end of Noach, which says, "Vayamas Haran al Panei Terach Aviv," and that Haran died in front of his father. Rashi points out, quoting the Medrash, that his father Terach was the cause of his death. We all know the story of Avram destroying the idols of his father Terach, and Terach reporting him to Nimrod, and Nimrod giving Avram Avinu the choice to either declare me, Nimrod, as God, or I will throw you into the fiery furnace. And Avram, as we know, chose to be thrown into the fiery furnace and was miraculously saved. His brother, Haran, was standing by the side, and he wasn't quite sure of who to believe in or what to believe. So he said to himself, if Avram Avinu, well, I don't think he called him Avram Avinu, but actually at that point in time, he wasn't Avraham, he was Avram. If my brother is saved from the fiery furnace, then I will say that I believe in the God that he believes in. And obviously, if he's killed, then I'll say that I believe in Nimrod. So when Avram came out, they questioned his brother. And Haran said, I believe in the God of Avram Avinu. He was thrown into the Kivshana Eish, and unfortunately, he perished. And Chazal point out that an individual is only saved if he truly believes in the Ribono Shel Olam, not if he's just giving lip service. And the question that we have to ask ourselves based on this medrash is whether we are more like Avram Avinu or more like Haran. We say we believe in the Ribono Shel Olam. We think we're convinced, but the big question is, as Rav Noach Weinberg, I think, put it so clearly, to the best of really my knowledge, the best way of putting it, do we have five-finger clarity, was the expression that he used. If you look at your hand and you see five fingers, can someone convince you that you have six fingers? Can someone convince you that you have four fingers? No. You are convinced that you have five fingers, and that's called five-finger clarity. And that what we have to develop is we have to develop our emunah and our bitachon in Hashem with five-finger clarity, with no doubts, with understanding, appreciating, realizing that Hakol b'idei Shemayim, everything is in the hands of the Ribono Shel Olam. Everything that we accomplish, everything that we attain is only a gift from the Ribono Shel Olam. He allows us to accomplish the things that we accomplish. The question that we have to ask ourselves is, when we find ourselves in difficult situations, in embarrassing situations, in perhaps social settings that we feel social pressures, do we live with five-finger clarity, or do we start wavering a little? If I'm working in a job that perhaps I shouldn't be working in, the individuals that I'm working with don't behave, certainly according to the Torah. I find myself sometimes in embarrassing or difficult situations, and I know that this is not the right place for a frum Jew, but I need a job. Well, is that showing somewhat of a lack of bitachon? If I'm looking for a job that the Ribono Shel Olam will be proud of me for, can I expect him to help me? Or do I doubt? If I doubt, then I don't have five-finger clarity. If I'd like to dress in a particular way, but my friends will pressure me and make fun of me and make me uncomfortable? Do I have five-finger clarity to be able to stand up for the values that I have, knowing that they're right? Or do I waver? There are questions that we have, and we will have most probably for the rest of our lives, because developing five-finger clarity is a lifelong journey. But it's a journey that we're supposed to be taking one step at a time, but taking it all the time. As we live, as we experience life experiences, we see more and more the Yad Hashem. And as we see more and more the Yad Hashem, it helps us develop that five-finger clarity. I'd like to recommend perhaps some learning, some Sfarim, if anyone is looking to strengthen their understanding, their appreciation, their commitment, their clarity of all that we're given by the Rebbeinu Shalom. Certainly Rav Avigdor Miller's Sfarim, he talks about it all the time. And he does a beautiful and a marvelous and a poetic way, in fact, of expressing and seeing the Yad Hashem in all aspects of our lives. And especially his commentary on Chovos HaLevavos in dealing with creation and understanding how everything that we have could only have been created by the Rebbeinu Shalom. There are other Sfarim as well, but as I mentioned, it's a lifelong journey, but a journey that we have to take all the time, to open our eyes, to appreciate all the things that the Rebbeinu Shalom gives us, so that we don't find ourselves, chas v'shalom, like Haran, compromising the values that we have because we're lacking those five-finger clarity. And if we try our best, and as we always say, if we daven and ask the Rebbeinu Shalom for his assistance, guaranteed that he will assist us and help us understand and appreciate and give us the inner strength to really be those individuals that we want to be and that we know that we can be. Have a wonderful day and a Shabbat Shalom.